Okay guys, this is going to be the continuation from the Tier 1 setup guide, and this is going to be for right after you smelted and then sold all of your gold bars, and we will be starting off right at the shop. Alright. Now, first off, we're just going to go ahead and pick up a couple more buckets. We're going to go ahead and get a mobile wash plant. Get a magnetite separator. Wave table. We are going to need a mobile generator. We're going to need one high voltage cable. We're going to need one low voltage cable. We are going to need one more fat hose and a fat hose connector. Yeah, that should be everything that we need. Go ahead and buy that. That leaves us with 16,876. So we'll go ahead and put this in first. Then this. And alright. Now we'll go ahead and put this in right here. Okay. Put this right on top. Alright, so now we're going to head over to the machine store. After we grab our mobile wash plant, of course. Alright, so we're going to come over here. We're going to go ahead and buy this. And we're going to have just enough that we will be able to go ahead and ship it as well. Sometimes you may not get enough nuggets from, or enough gold from the nuggets starting out, so you might have to go ahead and you could buy it and then run back to the site real quick, set up your magnetite separator and your wave table, and just remember those 3 buckets that we left. You can then run those through like the magnetite separator or the wave table, or just the wave table, whichever, and then you'll be able to have enough by smelting your gold and selling it to go ahead and ship it as well. There we go. Now we got 240 bucks. Now, just so we aren't some basic plebs, we're gonna go ahead and put on some paints real quick. Alright, now we are headed back to the clean. we are back at the claims. We're just going to bring the wash plant down here. And we're just going to set it like right here for now. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and grab our wave table, bring it over here, and drop it right there. So that. Alright, so our magnetite separator, we're going to put it like right there. Okay, move it up a little bit. So our hose over there. Alright, our generator. We're just going to plop it down right there. So that. The last thing we're going to need is our jerry can. We're going to go ahead and fill up the generator. Set that there. Right, so we're going to go ahead and grab this, bring it this way. And probably right around here, we're just going to go ahead and toss it. Alright, then we're just going to go ahead and drop that like right there. We're going to take this hose, hook it to the end. Hook that up, and then grab this one. Now you have a long enough hose to go to the water source. Alright, now we need to take all these buckets. We're just going to toss them down. Remember the one I set outside? So now the ones that have dirt in them, we're just going to go ahead and dump them. Alright. And this will just run over to this. We're not too worried about right now. Alright, so now we need to go get our water hose that we left back there as well. We'll get more water hoses here later to make this easier, but for now, we only have the one, so we'll be swapping it back and forth till we buy another one. We're gonna go ahead and put some gas in the water pump. Right. we're just gonna hop over in the excavator. Essentially what we're going to do is we're just going to be running the excavator till it runs out of fuel, then doing basically the same thing we just did as far as going to the blacksmith and smelting your gold, selling it so you can smelt the rest, so on and so forth. I mean, as you can tell, we only have 238 bucks left, so it's only going to smelt so much. We're actually, if it starts to get too late, we're gonna have to just go and smelt, like run what we have and smelt it just so that we can pay our loan. Because we don't want to not be able to pay the loan. Right. We're gonna get over here. And we're on the edge of this hill. You can go wherever you want as long as you have room and the length of hose and everything required through your machine. Right, yeah, right here's good. Now what we're gonna do, just extend out. Right about there. And we're gonna turn this off. Now we're gonna go into the settings real quick. And we're gonna go down here to digging helper and just turn it on so we have that little nice yellow box. And we're gonna swap over to the truck. Now we're just gonna swap over to this. And then I like this camera angle. Alright, yeah, that's perfect. Now we're just gonna go ahead and unhook. Grab buckets. Oh, my bucket fell off. That's fine. Gosh. Alright, now we gotta hook up our power to it. And now we need to get our water hose. We're gonna run that. Right there. Now before we turn that on, we're going to turn on the excavator. We're just going to go ahead and fill it up. Alright. Now we turn those on. Now we just gotta turn that on. Now the bucket's gonna start filling. Now we just basically just keep going until that bucket gets close to full, then we'll hop out at about probably 97%. And then we'll just swap the buckets and we'll keep going until the excavator is almost empty. As you can see, we're getting nuggets again. And I do play on PC, but whenever I'm playing, I do prefer when running vehicles to use a controller just because it's just a lot easier with the joysticks than it is on mouse keyboard. So if you are playing PC, I have seen people that are pretty good with mouse keyboard operating, but I can't do it very well with mouse keyboard. It's just so much easier to control the excavator and stuff whenever you're using a controller. It's just easier to be able to do multiple movements at once. On mouse keyboard, I feel like I'm kind of stuck trying to do like one movement at a time. Now I'm not going to make you sit here and watch all this digging, so I'll end up just kind of skipping ahead to where we are either getting too late in the day where I need to go and just, sell what I have to be able to pay the loan, and then come back and finish off the excavator. We'll just kind of see. We aren't quite out of fuel yet. However, let's go ahead and turn that off. We are getting kind of low on time. So we're just going to go ahead and then, oh shoot, we got to grab the water hose. I'm going to go ahead and run what we have. We're gonna run what we have, then we gotta run to town, sell our gold, so that we can pay rent and then buy a couple other things that we're gonna need real quick as well. We're gonna need that bucket right there as well. Definitely in a hurry though. It's already almost 2200. We don't have too long before the loan payments due. So this is the 3 buckets that were left over from the original Pier 1 setup. And then the 2 buckets that we just did up the hill with the mobile wash plant. Should get over 10 ounces, or around, actually like 8 ounces, I think. 9.8 actually. Okay, that's good. Alright, we gotta get to town real quick and smelt this gold fast and sell it.
One eternity later.
Alright, so what we're gonna do in here real quick is we are going to go ahead and just buy another hose. Actually, buy 2 of them because Here shortly we are going to need 2. And then we are going to go ahead and buy, oh, here it is, the mobile fuel tank. And then we're going to go ahead and buy this magnetite trailer. We'll buy another high voltage power cable and a cable extension cord for later on. We'll need it. Now we can go ahead and order that 7,600. Alright, and then the first things first, we're just going to go ahead and take the magnetite trailer to the factory real quick and drop it off, because that's where we're going to be leaving it. So first off, fill up the truck and our little fuel canister. Alright. Now let's take this back to the job site. Alright, so now that we're back at the clean, we can just go ahead and use our mobile fuel tank. Turn these lights off. And fill up the truck real quick. Or the excavator, there you go. Gotta learn English again, apparently. Now, once this is full up, we have the extra water hose that will be able to just, run up to here, leave over there, whatever, for the wash plant and stuff. Then we have an extra one for when we get moved back farther. And then we also have the extender, or a connector, and then we also have the next connector for the power cord and an extra power cord as well. So I'm going to go ahead and start digging again here in a minute, but I'll go ahead and not make you guys watch that, and I'll just cut ahead to later on. Apparently it gets a little squirrely. Alright, yeah, so what I'm going to do, and most people are probably going to say don't do this early. I'm going to go over to the tent, get on the tablet, and I'm going to go ahead and open up the workers tab. Costs 10,000. A lot of people are going to tell you, it's too early, don't do that. Yeah, they're probably right, but I'm going to. That way I can start getting people that want to come work here, so I can get the ones I want and that I need. Look at that, someone already wants to work for me. Awaiting. What's this guy do? $189 a day. That's not bad. Hog pan sluice box. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and hire him in. We'll just assign him to that one, even though we aren't even using it. Hog pan sluice box is a good one to get. Like I said, we aren't using them right now, but we will be. Add this. I'm gonna go ahead and pay for that. Come out here and take a look at it. Wait, what? No, 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 no. Oh. How did I buy that? Look at this. Fucking. Oh well. Not intend to buy that, but we'll just leave it here for now. We'll use it later on. That's in. Wait, is that a fat? Like a huge hose? What? I need one. Oh, we're broke again. Hopefully it fucking warms back up here soon. Can't believe I accidentally fucking bought that thing. And we're gonna need it later on. We just aren't gonna need it for a while. Actually. And it just auto-saved. Okay. That's fine. Deal with it. We're just gonna kind of back it up like right. That's fine. Okay, those are both out. Start, stop. I don't know how you just autofill? Yeah, I guess we'll figure that out. Okay guys, and so as far as the water trailer goes, you do have to have another pump to fill it up. So what I end up using later on is just the big diesel water pump that I accidentally bought. I end up just using that as a means to fill up that water tank later on, just so everyone knows. Where is it? Oh, there it is. $79K. Oof. 68. Yeah. 31. 25. Wait. Yeah. Oof. we're back again with another clean out. And this last clean out was around 20 ounces, but now if you look up in the top right, you'll see that we do have enough magnetite for one of our upgrades. So let's just take a look, see which one we're going to go with first. Looks like we're going to go with the cost first. That's been cut down, so it's not going to cost as much to smelt. Like half the price. You know what? Fuck it. Go ahead and buy it. 74K, still pretty cheap, and it'll work itself out in the long run. That one. Alright guys, we're gonna go ahead and end the video right there. Just make sure to go on ahead and hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already, so that you can catch me whenever I put out more videos here in the future. So basically we're going to be using this setup right here all the way up until winter time, and then we're just going to save up all of our money and then just use the wintertime prices like the last 2 days to buy some really good equipment instead of just way overspending. But I'll make sure to put out more videos to further the progression later on, once I get to that point on this gameplay. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope it helped. Have a good one and take it easy.